Welcome back to the Dishong Tower challenge that we're doing in Darkness Falls. And let's just go over some of the things that we achieved last time. We did so many things last time. We made ourselves a much better M60 gun right down here, which is quality 71, which is perfect, and we got a chance to use it a little bit during the blood moon. Then we finished decorating the apartment. So the apartment is almost completely done. The only thing that's missing at this point is a bed, and we're not going to be able to make a bed until we get some cotton. And we haven't gotten any cotton seeds yet, or cotton for that matter, so we're just going to have to wait for that one. Then we built a generator and electric fences for our horde night, and almost got ourselves killed. Very, very close to getting ourselves killed. I'm still traumatized. We also started the mechanic class, so we made actually 2 class books last time. We started the mechanic class and the survivor class, and I think we finished the task for both of those. We also got ourselves a lead car battery. One of the mobs dropped one of those. So this time, all we're missing now is 2 more headlights and 1 wheel for the gyrocopter. Then we also mined down below the building to go and get some gas, or to get some shale so we could make gas in the chemistry station. We also got our first piece of titanium armor during the blood moon, so some titanium gloves dropped, and that's not a good thing, guys, because that basically means that the demon zombies are going to be coming in soon, and it's going to get more and more dangerous. So the faster we can get that gyrocopter done, and the faster we can get those headlights dropping from the mobs, the better. Now in this episode, we really have to focus just on killing as many zombies as possible, because we cannot craft the headlights ourselves. We can only get them as drops from the mobs, and mostly from the biker mobs. So we're gonna focus everything on fighting and killing zombies. We might even make an auger just to make a whole bunch of noise and get them to come over. One thing that we could also do is we could, since I realized that we've got a sniper, a carbine sniper, we could actually use that sniper to come up here and just see if we can. We should probably make a. You know what we should do is make ourselves a scope for the sniper. Actually, we might make ourselves a working oven just so that it because our campfire generates heat. We got our first screamers in the last episode. I don't remember getting screamers before that, so screamers are a problem, of course. And we could also have a look and see if we can start another class this episode. But the first things first, and that is to go and dispatch those nasty old zombies which are downstairs and see what they are up to. We have got probably quite a collection of skill points, 10 skill points. So you know what? Let's just go ahead and put those skill points right to the master mechanic, because for us to make a gyrocopter, it requires, or should I wait? Because what if we want to make some nice mods, actually? For instance, if we want to make a nice scope, we would need science crafting. Let's actually take science crafting so we can make tier 3 mods. And we'll save the rest of the skill points for the master mechanic, yeah. And so maybe the first thing that we could do right now is go and prepare ourselves a scope. I'm not sure if I have what is needed for a scope. Let's just see. What parts would we need for this? We would need forged steel, check. We've got all those parts, guys. Easy peasy. So we've got tons of those blue notes as well. So let's just go ahead and make like a 3x scope so we can see really far. So we're going to need these. We're gonna need glass, I think I saw in the menu there, and we have been collecting a bit of glass. We need forged steel. We've got plenty of that. We should actually get some forged steel cooking, you know. We should. So let me just see, do I have some? Let's grab some clay and get some forged steel on the way. We're gonna need, oh, it's locked because we're gonna need steel crafting. Okay, so I'm glad that I saved those points after all. Steel crafting. Right here. There we go. Forged steel. Can we actually make... Oh, I'm not sure if I even want to bother with an advanced forge, to be honest. Not really needed. Let's make 200 forged steel to start off with. Gonna need some fuel. And let's get that going. A crucible required. Can I make a crucible? Oh shoot, guys, we can... Oh, thank goodness we can make a crucible. So that's going to be the first thing we're going to have to do then. Forged iron, 100. So we're going to have to make some forged iron first. Forged iron, 11 of those. Craft those. Crikey. Okay, what else does the crucible require? It requires oil, small stone, mechanical parts. Mechanical parts, stone, and oil. Okay. We've got some iron here already. $100 is needed. So let's just get that going. Now, what else are we going to need for the scope? Scrap polymers. Let's grab a few more of those. And glue. We've got plenty of glue. How are we on repair kits? We're just fine on repair kits. We don't need any of those. Good. And I think we have everything that's needed for the scope. Let's get that going. And then the crucible. So we're just going to have to wait for 7 more forged iron. Our scope is done, so we should go grab the... Here is the coil sniper. Let's just put the mod onto it, and we'll grab also the coil ammo as well. I think it's actually down below, downstairs. And do we now have enough forged iron to make the crucible? We do. So that has to be made either at the metal workstation. So let's make it here. Crucible. And get that going. That's going to take 16 minutes, so we'll just wait in peace and quiet for that to come. Probably take some vitamins, just get that wellness number up a little bit higher. And yeah, let's go and check out what it looks like to now use the sniper. Well, first thing we should do is to go and actually kill whatever mobs are downstairs. So I don't know if making an auger is like just the dumbest idea, but I'm just trying to think of like how we can get more mobs to come over here so we can fight them and possibly get ourselves 2 more headlights. Yeah, let's go up on our catwalk. I mean, we went to all that trouble to make the beautiful catwalk, so let's go and give it a test run for the very purpose that we made it to begin with. We haven't, I mean, we've used it a couple times. It has saved our butt a couple times when there was, I think there was a vulture one time, I can't remember now, but at least one time it saved our butt when there was like a screamer and then we were able to like just like kill it from afar. So let's test this baby out. Now let's load it up, and the idea is not to kill the mobs. I don't want to go killing them. All I want to do is get their attention. So what I'm going to try and do, we can even see like a stack of books all the way over there. Let me just try this now. If we just like... What if we try and like... Okay, that's exactly what I need. I need him to get his attention. I don't want to kill him because the whole idea is for us to get loot bags, you know? So that worked out perfectly. So maybe just like hitting them in the foot or maybe the arm so that it's not like a fatal blow. And you know what we should do is we should need to turn off like the... Let's turn off the border which is showing for the land claim block. So let's just turn that off actually, because that's kind of that kind of bothers me. Let's just place this here for a moment. Oh, I'm out inside of a block again. I'm inside of a block, guys. That happens sometimes. And the only way out would be to break my way out. That's going to take forever. Am I even on this block? I am. What about this one? Yeah, we're going to have to break through. I hate that when that happens, when you build a block and you get yourself stuck inside of it. Very annoying. I need to go get my tools. My tools, I think they're in the apartment. We could have just used our pickaxe. Because I don't think I have a pickaxe with me. No. Finally, freedom. How annoying. That's definitely an annoying bug for sure. Let's go get our tools so that doesn't end up happening again. But basically, we noticed that the whole catwalk system worked beautifully. We had our sniper, we got our scope working, we can just like lure the zombies over from afar. Let's go get my tools. I think I left them here. Put them all into place. Don't want that happening again, that's for sure. Good. And how is our crucible coming along? Crucible's going to still take about 10 minutes. Okay. Let's see if we can find somebody else to snipe. Let's get out the old sniper. I can hear sounds. So I think somebody's coming towards us. Oh, and now I remember what I meant to do. I meant to turn off those green, like, lines. And that's when we got stuck, for heaven's sakes. Let's go back and let's get that sorted out so they're not in the way. It's just showing the boundaries of our land claim. Now we have the full amount of parkour, by the way. Oh, and let's also put a grid in place as well. So we don't go, like, falling through. And this time, let's place this here and see if we can we reach this now? We can. And we'll turn off the hide bounds. There we go, that's better. And now let's go back up to do our snipey business. Yeah, we've got the full amount of parkour, 5 out of 5. So we can be very, very bouncy now. Also, in last episode, we got like one of those jackets that has the speed bonus, as well as the running shoes, which have a speed bonus. So we can leap and we can jump and like leap and run super, super fast and well now. Okay, now let's go back to the spot where I was and see if we can see any zombies in the far distance. Let's go see from this side. Completely dead silent city. It's like a ghost town. And all we're seeing is some flies, like, flying over there. Completely dead. Nighttime would be a great time to do this, because the radiated zombies, you know, their green particle effects would show pretty nicely. And it looks like we never finished upgrading this, by the way. How much wood do we have? We've got a little bit. So we might as well upgrade what we can. Last thing we want to do is like grab one of those by mistake and go falling to the ground. Then that would be game over. No zombies in sight. And now it's getting misty as well. Can't see a thing in a moment, I'm sure. Completely dead. Can we see any sleeping zombies inside, perhaps? What is that over there? I can't make out what that little, like, mound is over there. I mean, that'd be pretty handy if we could actually see, like, zombies that are sleeping inside the buildings and then, like, wake them up. Do we even see any vultures up in the skies that we could shoot? I don't think so. It is completely silent. So what would happen if we were to go down to the floor level? What I've noticed is that oftentimes, if you're up higher, or if you're on a vehicle, the zombies don't understand to spawn. But as soon as you hit the ground floor, or get off your vehicle, they sort of like come alive in a way. And the time is now 20. I wonder if we should make an auger and just try and make some noise and see what happens. So let's see what... I think we had the auger recipe. Let's go see about... Oh, and let me just check something, by the way. Are these books ready to be harvested? They are. Let's harvest those quickly. And we'll put dollar bills back. We could start another class if we get enough of these. Like the farmer class might be an idea. Then we could harvest more food from our crops. Another option could be the chainsaw as well. That would make a lot of noise. And then we could just like cut down the apple trees that way. That would also bring in the zombies, I would imagine. Okay. And since the ground level seems to be ready to be looted, let's just go and check the toilets as well. Ooh, actually, you know, ammo might be something to think about. I wasn't really aiming to make any ammo, but we get a lot of ammo that we don't need, like the magnum ammo, and we could harvest the materials from those and make the 7.62s. Let's figure out... well, the problem is with ammo, of course, is getting the materials. Brass, we do have a source of brass, which is the... Let me just see. If I harvest this... Okay, let's take 2 of these. So in Darkness Falls, there's a special system for harvesting. I'm not sure if it actually works this way already in vanilla, but you have the option of 1 opening. So let's see what we get when we open this one. So open, we get gunpowder and bullet tips. And with this one, if we scrap, we get brass. See, so there's a source of both of those things. And of course, we've harvested a lot of brass during our adventures in this building. So most of the things that we would need are like gunpowder, because we don't have a source of coal up here. That's the thing. So the gunpowder would be really, really good. So if we were to just open... So if I were to open, for instance, all these, just like with A... So that's a whole bunch of bullet tips and gunpowder right there. Yeah, maybe that's what we should do, is we should focus on making... because we have some 7.62s. Let me just see how many we have, actually. We've got some more over here. Let's actually grab all the ammo that we don't actively use. And we'll also salvage... Looks like we've got some friends coming in. We can also salvage all of the guns that I know I'm not going to be using. And now that we took 3 levels in science crafting, or whatever it was called, we're able to make M3 mods. So in addition to the scope... Oh, we should try the scope now at nighttime. Let's go see on the catwalk and see if we can see anything better now at nighttime, actually. I'm curious to see if the... And that tree is ready. So there's a whole bunch of zombies over there. If we could get their attention with the... Okay, that will bring them over. What about this guy? That got his leg, which is what we want. That got her leg. And is she going to come running over? Yes, she is. Okay, so that system works pretty nicely. Let's just make sure we're not overloaded. No, we're not. Let's go kill these guys. The more killing, the better. So ooh, shit! So we can get those headlights. Okay, anything in here? Nothing in there. Just some duct tape, but, you know, the system seems to work pretty nicely. Pretty happy with how this is working out. Got some cobblestone. Of course, we could use our sniper right from here as well. We could just see if there's... we have pretty good visibility from here also. So let's give this a try. So he's going to crawl all the way over, that's fine. Do we see anyone else from here? Well, at least it gets their attention. And this guy, there's a biker. We need this biker. ASAP. Get him to come over. Yeah, just even shooting, you know, there's no need to make an auger because all we have to do is shoot. And that gets their attention just fine. Can we see any zombies? It's definitely, of course, better visibility from the top of the catwalk. Let's see what we can see from here, and if we can't see any more, we'll just go to the catwalk. Yeah, there's that guy behind the wall. Let's go up onto the catwalk, and we should probably have visibility from there. There he is. Oh, we killed him. Oh, darn it. Well, it was a headshot, of course. What could I expect? And he wasn't a biker anyhow, so it's fine. Oh. He did come. Oh, is that like his friend? His friend came over, though. Okay. That'll do. Do we see anyone else around here? And there's the morning. Oh, oh, there's a zombie over there. Let's get her foot. She's probably coming over here anyway. Yeah, she is. All those guys are, because I've got the feral sense on during the daytime. So that'll bring them over for sure. Okay, those guys are all coming over. It's crazy to think that, like, all we want to do now is kill zombies. You know, we're not trying to hide from them, we're actually, like, provoking them to come over. I wonder if any other mobs drop the headlights, or is it just like the bikers? So, until the next spawn comes in, I guess the best thing to do is to go and figure out whether or not we can get, like, bullet production in. We'll try and figure out what we're going to need for that. Probably the metal workbench is the main thing here in the Darkness Falls mod. Let's just have a look here. So 762, and our crucible is done by now. Let's get the crucible in here. and get some, like, oh, we should probably make a bellows. Can I make a bellows? Advanced bellows is hidden behind hammer and forge. Let's see what it could be. The hammer and forge is here. Or is hammer and forge behind labor? Yeah. So the bellows cannot be made. The only way to make the bellows is if you have the labor class. Okay, so let's not worry about that. But what we will do is we'll get the forged steel on the way, because we're going to need a lot of that for the gyrocopter. I have full faith, guys, that we're going to get there. We're going to get there. Yeah, let's get some forged steel on the way. We could put these in as fuel as well. And then let's figure out the bullet situation now. So, 762 ammo would require reloading weekly and yes science. I think I saved some books. Did I save a reloading weekly book? The butchering we're not going to need. Reloading weekly. Okay, and then yes science. Can I make it now? Let's see. So now I can make it. Excellent. So that's all I needed was that one book. Fantastic. So we have actually everything we need to get some bullets going, guys. Bullet casings that we're going to have to make, though. So we have a whole bunch of... Let's get this also scrapped. We have a whole bunch of brass. So we could get some bullet casings done. I think those need to be done in the forge, don't they? Can I make them in this one? Let's see, casing. Bullet casing would require clay soil. We can do that. So we can use the baby forge for that. Oh, tool and die set required. Oh, but we have a tool and die set here. Right, so we're just going to have to use this one for... So actually, you know, it's probably higher priority for us to make the bullet casings than it is to make the steel. So let's just get those on the way. And if we need steel for anything, we do already have some steel, so it's not like we're completely out. And then meanwhile, we will harvest all of these bullet tips and gunpowder from the small ammo that we're not going to need, so just by opening it. Okay, that gave us 400, well now we have 449 gunpowder, a whole bunch of bullet tips, and casings. I think we have some casings as well that would be ready to go that we've just gotten as loot. We do, we've got 36, well that's not very much of course. We've also got some small bullets here as well that we can use and harvest. It's a shame you can't just like press once and just have the whole stack go, you know? If we scrapped one of these, was it that it gave us brass? Yeah, it gives us brass. Okay. There's still some sources of brass in the building. We haven't harvested, you know, we haven't wrenched all the the bathroom basins yet. I think we've wrenched most of the faucets so far, but there's still a whole bunch of like wash basins that we could wrench for some brass. Sounds like, oh, I think it's a wandering horde, guys. I can hear lots and lots of little footsteps. Lots of little zombie footsteps on the way. Let's go see what they're up to. We more than welcome their little visits. We would love to have zombies visit us. We should go and check on the roof and see how our crops are doing as well, by the way. Just to see if the... I mean, I really, really need to get that aloe growing so that we can get the first aid bandages done. Okay, looks like the baby trees that we planted last time are in their teenager phase. We've got a whole bunch of stuff to harvest here. The trees, some of the trees have grown up over here. I think we could just harvest these and chop them down since we need the wood. By the way, you know what I just realized? I realized that we never made a scarecrow. We need to make a scarecrow, so no wonder this stuff is like growing so slowly, because it is in a different it's in a different parcel than where we usually are. We should make a scarecrow. How did I completely forget about that? We need to do that ASAP, actually. And so what the scarecrow will do is it will ensure that the growth continues even if we're not in the area. Completely forgot about that. It's nice to finally get to the stage with some of these crops that we don't have to make seeds anymore. That will be the final yucca for that row. And then hopefully we'll just get a whole bunch of aloe going. We can make those first aid bandages finally. And those little apple trees are in full bloom. They are so ready to grow up. So let's go back down. Actually, what we could do is we could check on the loot and see how the loot situation is doing. So it looks like it's time to loot again. And with any luck, I mean, who knows? We might be just so lucky that we actually get some headlights from the loot. You never know, you know. Let's just see what we find. Ooh, we got the steak and potato meal recipe. That's the one I was talking about before that I was really hoping to get. That's a great little meal right there. Nice. And since we're going to be making bullets, I might as well start harvesting all of the wash basins for the brass. And I'm not sure if you can't get any brass from that. What about the doors? Yeah, I don't have the perk for that, actually. So it makes me wonder if I should put points into the perk for wasteland treasures. Adds a chance to harvest acid from cars and medical equipment. Harvest doorknobs from most doors. We could go up until door recycling. We've been looting all this time without the lucky goggles. I mean, in the beginning we had the lucky goggles on, but then I just forgot to put them back on. Darn it. Well, it's better that I noticed now, before we did the entire building again. Okay, now our inventory is nice and empty. We are so ready to go and do some looting now. Let's just take care of these guys. Come on, hurry it up, buddy. We haven't got all day here. Pick it up a bit. Nice, we got tomato juice schematic, definitely taking that. Now that we've got tomatoes growing, we can actually plant them as well. Ooh! We got ourselves a Nick battery mod. This is fantastic. So what it basically does is it zaps it gives like an electrocution to the mobs. I would have wanted to make one of these, but it would have required like a lead battery. That is fantastic. We're going to put that onto our knuckles immediately. Immediately. And nice that it goes actually onto the knuckles as well. I can hardly wait to test those out. And did I leave something in there? I did. Good. Very, very happy about that. Ooh, some ink. Nice. 2 bottles of ink, in fact. Where did this little dude drop in from? I swear that they spawn sometimes on the roofs. Coffee beans. Nice. We can get some coffee plants growing. Finally. Now if I could get the recipe to also make them, that would be fantastic. You know what we forgot to do, guys? Again, we forgot to go get the lucky goggles. That's the whole reason we went down and then we got distracted by zombies. I just realized. Oh my goodness. That is nuts. So, since we're right next to the stairwell, so this is this office. Okay. Let's go get the lucky goggles, get them on, go take some of this stuff down, and then come back up. And of course we're going to get distracted again. There's a whole legion of zombies down there. Let's make sure we're not overloaded. Oh man, it's a roaming zombie horde down there. You know what I realized, by the way? We should disconnect the electric fences. We should disconnect those front ones. And then I could just stand here and like punch them, and while they're getting electrocuted. That's what we should totally do. In fact, let's test that right away. Let me go get the wiring tool and just disconnect those quickly. Let's totally test that. Wiring tool. Wiring tool is over here. And let's also, since we're here, we might as well put some stuff away as well. Wiring tool, and we should probably take electrical parts and forged iron with us as well if we need to do repairs. Yeah, let's test this out and see if that actually completely solves our blood moon problem. Let me try and get these guys down here, and then I'll test it. Let's hope that they... Yeah, that's right. That's right, buddy. Jump down. That's right. Come down. There you go. And then, let's turn this on. Actually, we need to first disconnect. Let's disconnect this one. And then disconnect it from here as well. Like so. And get these guys back down. Let's get them back down here. Oh, it's roaming horde, okay. Okay, this is a little bit more serious. Oh shoot, I'm getting stuck. I'm getting stuck. Okay, let's try this again. Oh! Shoot. And there's a screamer down there as well. We have to get that screamer killed. Where the heck is that screamer? Screamer is first priority. I can hear her voice. Where is she? There she is. Okay, she's dead now. Good. So guys, that was the Nick battery in action. You saw all that like electricity? That was thanks to that new mod that we got. So, I didn't see any headlights, unfortunately. Lots of just normal loot. But at least that whole screamer situation didn't turn into a huge nightmare. That could have happened. So I guess we should be thankful for that at least. We're gonna have to... Ooh, there's a loot bag. In fact, there's another one. No headlights, though. Oh, there's one. Let's go check on how our electric fences are doing. I have a feeling some of our electric fences have already died on us. So let's see what kind of condition they're in. That one is almost dead. What about the one that is below? Is it completely kaput by now? Oh, that can still be saved. Excellent. Good. Good. So they weren't completely broken yet, but they were close to it. Definitely close to it. Now I'm just thinking to myself, like, is there a way that we could make use of... If there's a way that we can make use of this last one, I think it would just require... If we wanted to keep these ones down and have them being zapped in this one, actually we can... Hold on now. We can totally stand here safely if they come up. Yeah, I'm not sure why I disconnected those actually. We can reconnect those. Just turn that on. reconnect that to this one, reconnect that to this one, and then all we have to do is just stand here and we're safe and sound. And that, I'm not sure why I felt like I needed to, I just didn't want to get myself zapped, but I could just totally just stand here and I'll be absolutely safe. Yeah, we'll do it like that. Okay, good. That is that sorted then. We did take a little bit of damage. Better take some pills. We got a whole bunch of seeds that we can plant. But first things first, which is to go and put this stuff away so we can go and continue looting. Oh, and the lucky goggles, guys. Before I forget again. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Where have I put my lucky goggles? Do I have them here? I know I have them somewhere. I mean, they're not in my inventory either. They're not there. They're not there. I'm not seeing them here. So no wonder I haven't been wearing them, because I've apparently lost them somewhere. Oh, these are not supposed to be here. Where the heck have I gotten my lucky goggles to? Have I put them here then? They're not here either. How curious. Very curious. Where have I gotten my lucky goggles to? I wouldn't have stuck them in any of these workbenches by mistake, have I? You know, sometimes when you press shift and you just like put stuff away, and then you mistakenly like stick it into... Oh, we need fuel for this. You mistakenly stick it into one of the workbenches. What about our kitchen stuff? Are the lucky goggles here, perhaps? They're not there. They're not there. Oh dear, what did I do with them? I know we had a pair. Because I remember being super happy about it, unless I'm just completely confused. And just remembering some other playthrough, but I'm pretty sure we had lucky goggles. I'm pretty sure we didn't. I don't have them here in my inventory, do I? I do not. But you know what we did get? We got some ink as a drop. And I think we have enough of these yellow papers. We've got, all you need is 120. So we could get the next, class book on the way. So let's do that. Let's put that silver away as well. Yeah, I don't know what has happened to our lucky goggles and at what point. I almost feel tempted to go looking through the old videos and just like figure out where the hell I left them. Let's just do one more check here. They are definitely not here. I don't get it, guys. I don't get it. How unfortunate. Oh well. We can probably make a better scrap axe at this point, by the way. We can make a much better quality one. We should go ahead and make one. Let's do that right away. And then we can get that mod on there. And we can just scrap this one. That lucky goggle thing is going to haunt me forever now. And here's our brand new one. Now we can get 3 mods on this. Beautiful. And let's get the next class book on the way. You know, I betcha at some point we'll find the goggles and I'll be like, okay, here they were all this time. I betcha that will happen. We've probably put them in the most obvious place and I just don't know. Unless like one option could be, one remote option, very, very remote mind you, is that we would have put them in the middle part over here. We can check. Let's check quickly. Gonna have to jump up there again. They wouldn't be here, would they? Nope, they are not here. Well, It is what it is. I'm gonna have to go back and look at those old videos or like the earlier parts of this playthrough and just like see when I last had them and like what happened. Let's kill the zombies below first and then go continue. And I guess we could test this out and see how it works now. What's kind of nice about that is that we get the loot bags without raising our XP, because the thing is that we don't want to really raise our XP. Reason being is that the higher our like character's level is, the sooner the demons are going to come in. So in a way, that's kind of cool. That ooh, that's almost broken. That block right there. I'm gonna have to go get some. Let's go see if I have any concrete. I'm not sure if I do. That block is not looking healthy at all. Let's also make sure that we always have the electrical parts with us too, and also the forged iron to do repairs on those electric fences as well. So concrete. We do not have any concrete, so I guess what will happen is that one block will just die on us and we'll just have to replace it with one of the little nibs. So it is what it is. We don't have a way to make concrete right now. But yeah, let's go continue our looting. I'm trying to remember where we left off. Yeah, we have done this floor already. Definitely have done it already. Okay, so the next one would be the construction. And this one I'm looking forward to, actually, because there might be some things that we need, like this. If there was any floor that would have a likelihood of spawning some light bulbs for us, or like the lights, this would be it, right? This would be the one. So here we are in the restaurant again, and let's do the loot room as the very first thing, because it has been a long time. I'm hearing some zapping sounds. I wonder if that's like zombies being zapped down below, because I did leave the generator on. Doing it with this method by putting like an item in is definitely more tedious, but it feels like it's well worth it so that you don't have to worry about like staying out of the area of the loot boxes. And for the purpose of this challenge, that's perfect. Yeah, this one we definitely is not ready to go, because that one I remember we filled and oh, there's a wandering horde down there. Are we overloaded? No. Oh shoot, there's a big one. Here we go. She's just stuck down there, being zapped. Let's not get stuck here again. Everything looks fine? Okay. Ooh! We got some concrete. In that case, we should definitely do some repairs. Let's repair this right away. Was there somebody wanting some action? Oh, this guy. Buddy, what are you doing there? What you doing there? Were you taking a dump? Then you got your poop stuck? Well, let's let him out of his misery, and let's just see if there's anything we want to repair here. You know what? I think I'm just gonna... Oh, the door is gone anyhow. I think what I'm gonna do is actually just get rid of this block right here, because I keep on getting my head stuck on it. And let's see what condition these are in. Last thing we want to do is get stuck like last time. That was an absolute catastrophe. Absolute catastrophe. Those are all in good condition. Now, let's see about the one that's in the bottom here. That one required some assistance, or some fixing rather. Okay, good. I'm just going to leave the engine on. Then I don't have to keep on turning it back on and off. Now let's just check and see if there's any corpses lying around. So, that's that looting. Oh, we should check these. I remember I put stuff into them. There we go. Yeah, I forgot all about this poppin' pills. Hey, look at what we got! Coffee seed recipe, finally! We are totally reading that. I've been wishing for that for quite a while now. Very nice. Finally, we can start brewing some coffee. And we also got hop seeds, and I think we had the recipe for the hops. Let's go check. And then there was a backpack actually over there. We should probably go and give it a little check as well. I think we'll have to jump from over on this side. Nice, so now we have what we need to make coffee and beer. Fantastic. Now, I guess the next thing to focus on is getting the bullet production going. And looks like our apple trees are ready. Nice. Oh, you know what we need to make, by the way, guys? We can't make a gyrocopter unless we have a mechanics station. Or a mechanics, like, workbench thingy. We're gonna have to make one of those. So we could work on that right away. We already have master... Or did I take master, mechanic yet? Let's check. Can't remember if I actually did. No, I haven't taken it yet. We've got 11 points available, though, so we could take that at this point and get a mechanics workstation made in preparation for getting a gyrocopter. Good. And I think that's everything checked now. We have done the loot round for this episode. So now, let's just put all this. Let's see what we got now. Gonna have to do some scrapping again. And oh yeah, the first thing I want to check and see is if we've got the hop-like seed recipe. I thought we had gotten that, but it looks like we have not. Okay, cannabis I'll put here, carrot we'll put here. We haven't gotten carrot seeds or pumpkin seeds or cannabis or orange seeds, so before we have those seeds, also banana is over here as well. Before we actually have those seeds, it is completely useless to actually actually use these books. So, but wasn't it so that we could make our next class book? Did I get that on the way? Yes, we've got a class book over here. And so now what we should think about is we should think about what is the next class we want to take. So we took survivalist last time. So now we have the watch and we can tell the time at any time. We already have security. So we can see from the check mark here. We've got survivalist, we've got security, we've got scientist. Well, we haven't finished the scientist tasks yet, so it's only 1 out of 2. We have to get more allo to be able to finish that. Scavenger, mechanic. So what is left is 3 classes, and it feels like farmer would be the obvious one. And let me just check the tasks for the farmer class and see if this would be actually viable for us to do at this point. So for the farmer class, we would need goldenrod flour, check. Yucca fruit, check. Goldenrod, rotting flesh, yes. Nitrate powder, sure. Clay soil, yes. We would have to make farm plot blocks, that's fine. We would need yucca seeds, check. Goldenrod seeds, chrysanthemum, apple. Yeah, we can actually go for the farmer class, guys. Let's go for a farmer class, and then we don't have to harvest. We can get bigger harvests. And actually, that's going to open up a whole bunch of seeds for us anyhow. And then we don't have to be dependent on finding the books. So let me just cancel this and get that going. Read. Good. Gather goldenrod flour, gather yucca fruit. Okay. Let's just gather all those seeds from over here. Let's also check and see what our situation is as far as our crops are concerned. We need to harvest these. Oh, there's some really bad guys down there. We're gonna have to go sort them out. Let's make sure we're not overloaded. Okay, this is working pretty nicely now. As long as we don't get surprised from behind. In fact, it might be an idea to go and close these, just so that they don't start going through here. That's totally how we should do the blood moon. Absolutely should do it exactly like that. Easier said than done, of course. So, yeah, I think we can go upstairs and go and plant this stuff and get this farmer class, get the farmer class going. Then we'll get a much better harvest. There's still some zombies wanting some action. I'll just go and make sure that the fences are all fixed and not broken. Okay, we're gonna need that forged iron that I left behind. I already said once that I have to make sure I always keep the forged iron with me so that we can fix those at any time, and of course I immediately forgot. And this thing is ready now. Oh, you know what we forgot to make? The scarecrow. Again, I forgot about it. Let's make that actually before we go up. Absolutely should make that and get that set up. How do I keep forgetting? For heaven's sakes. So, to make a scarecrow, we need cloth, plant fibers, and wood. Cloth, plant fibers. Let's get that going. So what the scarecrow does is that so there's these chunks of the area of the game, and normally apparently, if I've understood correctly, normally the plants only do a growing tick if you are in the area. So what the scarecrow does is it makes it behave so that as if you were always in the area, so the growth ticks will keep on going. Now this is of course a Darkness Falls thing. This is not something you can get in vanilla. Oh, and the mechanics workstation is something we also have to make, by the way. I also forgot about that. So we should get that done as well before we go up. When I wanted to check how the fences were doing, and I had to fix the fence actually, the one that's on the bottom. I remember now. We went to go and get forged iron, get that fixed up. Doesn't seem to be. Yeah, let's make the mechanic station. Can't have a gyrocopter without a mechanic station first. And since we have the master mechanic now, we are able to make it. It's probably going to take a while to make as well, so we might as well get it. We might as well get it on its way. So let's see, mechanic station. That's locked behind Grease Monkey. Okay, so we're gonna have to put some points into Grease Monkey. Mechanics workbench. There we go. Good. And that requires forged steel, mechanical parts, and wood. Forged steel, mechanical parts, and wood. And that is made. That's just made without any workstation at all. So that's going to take 6 minutes to come in. So I'm glad that I remembered that, because it's going to take a while for that to also be ready. There's our little scarecrow waiting to be planted down. Good, good. Is there anything we want to leave up here? Or down here, rather? Forged steel. Don't have to take the rest of the forged steel with us. And we can also leave that canned food here as well. And now we've got way too much water to deal with also. What about our food situation? We should probably we've got all these beautiful, beautiful bacon and eggs. Let's take a stack of those with us. And leave these blue notes here. Leave the dukes. I haven't needed to buy anything with the dukes for a very, very long time. So, because our food situation is absolutely perfect. Good. Now, I guess we don't need the rest of the grass either. Nor do we need that meat. Let's put that meat away. Good. Okay. Let's go do this. Lots of running around. Now we are finally ready to go up. So, for the farming class task that we can see in the upper right there, we need to gather 8 goldenrod flowers. That should be easy to do if our crops have already come in. Yucca fruit, and then make seeds out of them. So let's go see what our crops are up to. So, do I have goldenrod here in my inventory? I do. That's taken care of. And then we need yucca fruit. So let's see if that... So some of the yucca fruit has indeed grown up. Excellent. Perfect timing. Oh, and let's place that scarecrow before I forget. I think this middle spot right here would probably be perfect. It's almost like it's designed exactly for that. Let's place it right there. It's going to take a while for it to pop up. But we're not in a hurry. Yucca. And there's that task done. Good. Then it wants us to make 2 goldenrod seeds and 2 yucca seeds. Okay. Goldenrod seeds. Actually, I think I might have some goldenrod seeds here. And then yucca seeds. Yucca seeds. Where are you? Here. 2. There. Then it wants us to... Oh, I should have gathered the... So it wants clay soil and nitrate powder. We're gonna have to go downstairs and get that nitrate powder. So, and since these snares are ready, I might as well harvest them. And now to make farm plot blocks, 4 of them. farm plot blocks for? And we might as well pick some spots where we could plant some trees, actually. And, well, the mechanic station is still coming in, so we'll just wait for that to finish. And meanwhile, I guess we could just put some stuff away. So it's going to want us to make a snare and a chicken coop. So let me just see the recipes for those. Chicken coop recipe is going to require eggs, plant fibers. So I'm glad that I did check. Let's take a stack of eggs with us. Let's take the plant fiber with us. It's going to want us to do that, and then it's going to want us to make a snare. And I'm guessing we have everything that we need for a snare. Good. And now our mechanic station is ready. So we could go place that down somewhere. And what else are the tasks going to need from us? To make a mortar and pestle, or to at least gather one and place it. Okay. I think for the rest of the stuff we have everything that we need. And I'll figure out a nice spot for the trees. Okay, so let's head back up and we'll place the mechanic station and we'll do the rest of the quest. And then we'll be able to start putting perks into being able to get a larger harvest. And then we don't have to struggle so much with like waiting for each and every harvest to, you know, like the aloe. I've been talking about the aloe many times. We'll get a much larger harvest and we'll be able to get going with that aloe and make a whole bunch of first aid bandages. So these things. Well, first of all, let's figure out where we're going to put our mechanic station. It almost feels like this is a natural spot right here. That's perfect, in fact. So here, we'll come here when we're ready to start like making the gyrocopter. Good, that's ready to go. And then as far as these plots, so we could just place them. If we're going to put trees in them, we could put one here, and we could put a couple here, and they'll be nicely out of the way. So now it wants us to place the seeds. I'll take the seeds out in a bit, and we'll just put like apple trees in them instead, because these would require water, and I don't want to set up like irrigation for them. We'll just pick those up again, and then we can place the goldenrod as well. Good. Next it wants us to pick 8 chrysanthemum. Did we have any chrysanthemum here? We have a little bit. Is our chrysanthemum ready? Which is growing over here? Not quite. Okay. So that's going to take a while still. The aloe vera plant is ready, but you know what? Before we do that, let's just see if we can put any points into living off the land so that we can yield more. So complete the class chest, the class quest chain before. So I'll tell you what, I'm going to wait until... Oh, we've got one pop-up actually. Let's just harvest that. Where's my hoe? Over here? Let's see how much that gives. I mean, that would be perfect timing. So that is now 6 out of 8 chrysanthemums, so all we would need is 2 more. 1 more plant, basically. And then we would be ready to go. And then it wants... So there's the scarecrow, by the way. So the scarecrow is going to take care of our crops, and what a shame that I didn't remember to place it like much earlier. What a shame. It also wants us to gather apples, so we've got the apples. It wants us to make apple seeds. I've got some apple seeds here. So all we need is the 2 chrysanthemum, and then this task is done. So we're just going to have to come back after a while and check on those chrysanthemum. I want to get the class quests done before I harvest that aloe, just so that we can harvest as much possible from it. And I know we're going to be needing the grass and some other things as well, but we'll just leave those there and we'll go and do some fighting. And by the time we have fought some zombies and we come back up, I'm pretty sure that the chrysanthemum should be ready by now. by that time. And the nice thing is that we'll have gained some levels in between so that we can get more points into living off the land, and we can get the best harvest possible out of that one aloe that we have growing there. I don't want to waste any bit of it. Okay, now it's nightfall. We could go up to our handy dandy catwalk, see if there's anyone we would like to snipe down. Do I have bullets? I do. Let's go do some sniping. And a few more days before the next blood moon. Okay, there's some guys. Yeah, let's get these guys over here. What about these ones over here? Let's just get everyone's attention. Got her right in the butt. I know now these guys are coming over. Do we see anyone in the distance? Not seeing anyone anywhere. Oh, here. There we go. Nice. So this has proved to be a little useful, at least. Good. The nice thing is that they sort of stay in place, so getting headshots in is super easy. And I also got some new titanium armor, by the way, which again is worrying because that means the demons are coming soon. So let's just put that on. Where? And then we got a titanium helmet as well. Okie doke. So let's see if there's anyone else we want to snipe. Yeah, not seeing a single soul out here. Okay, well, we'll just have to wait for the next round of zombies to come in. Meanwhile, perhaps the aloe has grown up by now, so let's go check. They are not grown up yet, so I'm almost like just impatient to get this planted for now. It's not, the aloe vera is not part of the farmer class or the farmer class quests. So you know what? Maybe we'll just farm it. Maybe we'll just harvest it for now. It depends actually. It depends on whether or not we have any aloe here. If I've got another, I do have another aloe leaf, which would allow us to make one more seed. And we actually harvested 2 because now, of course, we have a little bit of living off the land already. So we even have like an extra aloe leaf there in our inventory. So already the farmer class is useful for us. Good. It's 1 more aloe down. And at this point, I guess we just have to wait. We'll just have to wait patiently for this chrysanthemum to come in. That's going to take a while still, I guess. So let's go and do other things. So what else do we need to do in preparation for the gyrocopter? Let's think here. And I should take the ladder instead. And in general, I feel like I keep on like wasting distance as I go through here to go onto the... Should I just be going through here instead, like just straight? To go to the elevator. Yeah, I could have just gone through here straight to go to the elevator actually. All this time, instead of going through that apartment over and over and over again. Oh well, let's try and like break our habit and retrain our brain to go more straight this time. So other things that I could work on is some mods just to keep ourselves protected more. And what was needed for the metal, for the steel club? Steel club requires... Oh! We can actually make a steel club. I think it was like the masterclass of one of the things that we took. We are absolutely making a steel club then, that is for sure. Absolutely. I have been waiting a long time to make that. And I wonder why we can't make a 71 quality one. Let's just have a look here. Are we still missing something from weapon crafting? We are. Let's put one more point into weapon crafting, and now we should be able to make a 71 quality one. Nice. Let's make a steel club then. Yes. That is something I've been waiting for a long time. Because it feels like sometimes those knuckles just don't cut it. Forged steel. And then we need leather and duct tape. Leather and duct tape. And that can be made on the metal workstation. Okay. Steel club. And actually, you know what? Now that we took the farmer class, do we have the recipe already for cotton seeds? We do. The only problem is that we don't have any cotton that we would have, like, harvested yet, you know? We would actually have to, like, get some cotton, get either seeds or actual cotton as loot, and we haven't done that yet, so... But now at least we have the recipe to make cotton, if we do find any seeds or cotton. That's fantastic. And, speaking of the class tasks, now I'm just wondering if I would have enough to actually make the remaining class books. I mean, why not, you know? Every little bit counts and helps. So let's have a look and see if we have enough. So not quite. We would need 120 bundle of skill notes, so we're going to have to wait until we loot more of the bookshelves before we can do the next class. Okay, fair enough. That's fine. Let's put these gun pieces away. Oh, we should get that, like, the bullet production underway. That's what we should do as well. So I think we were making a whole bunch of shells over here, or the casings. And that's still going, but it's going very, very slowly. But at least we can make some bullets now. So we've got 125 casings, we've got some casings here, we've got bullet tips, we have got some gunpowder. So let's get some ammo on the way. And by the way, now that we have Master Mechanic, and there's our beautiful club, by the way. Now that we have Master Mechanic, we could make a whole bunch of mods for this. We could afford to make batteries. What would it require to make a battery? Lead carb battery would require... So you can either make it on the mechanics workstation or the chemistry station. The recipe seems to be slightly different. So let's just see what. So that requires lead, bottles of acid. That one requires scrap polymers, lead, and brass, and bottle of acid. Okay, so this one basically requires less... Oh, that's actually a less bottle of acid. So you have two kind of choices here. How many bottles of acid do we have? We've got 41. What is most valuable to us is actually the brass itself. So I think I'm going to do it with this recipe. And if we were to make one of these, then we could make another one of those Nick-like battery mods for our new steel club. Scrap polymers. And that would need to be made on the chemistry station. Okay. And that would require fuel, of course, which is understandable. I think I'll just use the dollars as fuel, and we'll make one of those. I'll put that gas on hold, actually. We don't need any more gas at this point. That's going to take a couple of minutes, so while that is cooking, let's go and kill those zombies downstairs. And I guess for now, I could just move these mods onto our beautiful new steel club. And once we get the Nick battery thing, we'll give it a try. We can scrap this one now. Move this down here. Okay, let's give this a try now. So one mod that I would really like for this club is the weighted mod. That will also make the zombies just fly around. So we'll make the Nick one and the weighted mod. Yeah, it's definitely feeling much better than the scrap version, that is for sure. So what is required for the weighted one? Weighted head mod. Okay, I'm pretty sure I have all those materials. Let's just go up and make that. There's somebody growling over here. Well, I'll deal with them in a moment. I'm gonna get those mods done first. So let's see. That is still making the battery. What do we need for this one? We need glue. We need glue. We need mechanical parts. We need forged iron. We need the general schematics. We need springs. Okay. This one. And then our battery is probably done. Can turn that off. And then as for the Nick mod, this one, we need some... Oh, we need 4 more lead car batteries. Okay. So let's make 4 more of those then, in that case. And one thing that I might think about also is the radiation rad remover mod. We should probably make this as well. Yeah, those batteries are going to take a while. Okay, fair enough. What else could we make? We still have a whole bunch of these blue generic schematics. There's a whole bunch of mods we could make just to protect ourselves and do more damage. Let's have a look. Maybe the armor shredder mod would be nice. For our M60, that would be nice for that. Armor spikes could be nice for our armor. Blast metal mod. Well, this is for taking down the demons, but we haven't seen any demons yet, so hopefully we won't have to ever deal with the demons at all. What about pocket mods, by the way? Can we make the triple pocket mod? Let's see about pocket mods. Triple pocket mod, we could make some of those. Let's make a couple of those. And now our rad remover is done. Stick that on there. Then, what else do we have here? And seeing as we're using up a lot of forged steel, I think it might be a good idea to get some more steel on the way. We've got plenty of iron and clay, forged steel. Maybe we don't quite need that much. Let's go for 500. And there is our armor shredder. What about the... there's the one also for... Oh, the one that returns your ammo to you. Brass catcher. We need to make one of those. And now that we have master... Do we have the master security? We do. So we can make the advanced brass catcher. We should absolutely make one of these. So this one would require the metal... No, the tailoring bench. Okay. Yes. Brass catcher. This one. So leather and more duct tape. Okay. We're gonna have to make more duct tape, I guess. And we'll grab that leather and duct tape. Let's make 20. Get that going. And we'll put that on our M60 as well. Good. And we can put this one already on. There's one of the pockets. Let's see what we could put it on. We could put it onto our titanium. Oh yeah, because it goes on the normal clothes. That's right. Modify. Stick that on there. See what kind of effect that weighted mod has? That once we added that, they just go flying. That weighted mod just makes all the difference. Fantastic, fantastic mod. Absolutely. And then once we add the Nick one to it, and I think we already put the rad remover, didn't we? We did, yes. Yeah, I think this is... We're going to have to just go back to this weapon. This is... So the steel club is my favorite, has been my favorite, like, weapon for a very, very long time. It's only recently that I sort of, like, started experimenting with brass knuckles, or, like, the steel knuckles, rather. But it's feeling a little bit like the steel knuckles just are not cutting it at this point. They're just not protecting me enough, so I might just return to this beautiful, like, steel club. Yeah. It packs such a punch. It sends the zombies flying, knocks them over. Absolutely fantastic. Got another. We just need 2 more. Actually, let me just see. We've got this one car battery over here as well. So actually, that would be enough. And then the last ones. So how many did we need for the Nick? Was it 5? Was it seriously 5 batteries for the Nick battery mod? Yeah, so we're going to need 1 more. And the last one we can save for our gyrocopter. So, we got another pocket mod. Let's put that onto... Can it be put onto this one? No, just cosmetic. Okay, fair enough. What about the shoes? Cannot be put onto the shoes. The jacket, well, we have a double one on the jacket, so let's just put on the tank top and replace the single pocket. Oh, did it go? I don't think it went. There we go. Perfect. And this one can be scrapped. And we should get another battery soon. And are there any other mods I want to make? Let's have a look. What about the bandolier mod? Reload 15% faster. The effect does not stack, but it can be installed into any chest or leg armor. That would be kind of nice. Junk sledge mod. Power blow. Knocks a zombie away from you on a successful hit. Then of course there's the advanced magazine extender as well. So more ammunition would... Oh, I know what we're waiting for. We're waiting for this one over here, the brass catcher, the advanced brass catcher. Let's put that onto the M60, especially in the situation where we are now. I mean, this situation where we're like stuck in a tower and we're only dependent on whatever items we can get in the tower. That brass catcher is actually like super, super important. Because it's not like we can just make endless amounts of that's going to take a while for that to be ready, so let's go just kill stuff. Ooh, there are some bad mobs down there. Okay, but I am not scared. We have got a pretty good situation now. We've got our new steel club. Okay, that's working out pretty nicely, actually. I can even kind of like reach them from down below, or like I can even reach them from even if they're not on the top floor. Nice. That worked out beautifully. I'm feeling much, much better about the next blood moon. Much better. Yeah, we're going to be much more prepared this time. And I'm glad that I sort of figured out the optimal place to stand and get that like set up. Let's see how our electric fences are doing. Those are all doing fine. And I'm almost thinking to myself, just as not to get caught again. Ooh, this one is very broken. That's taken a beating, that one. Okay, so I'm glad we got around to the business of making mods. That was totally worth it. We're going to be more than ready for the blood moon, hopefully. How's the Nick mod coming along? That is ready now. We can stick that on here, and that's going to make them zap in place. And how come this is not going here? It is competing with something. What is it competing with, though? It's not giving any error message. Oh. Why? So here, this is very strange. Is it competing with this one, perhaps? Yeah, it's competing with that. Okay. Fine, fine. That's fair enough. So the burning shaft... Can the burning shaft go onto this one? Okay, good. And we could go and check on the chrysanthemum if that's ready or not. How is our crop doing over here? They are not going to be ready for some time. These are all still babies. Is there anything I need to make here anymore? No, we can turn that off. Now we've got our battery ready and waiting. Oh, I know one thing we could make is for the gyrocopter, we're going to be needing a wheel anyhow. So one wheel coming up. Scrap polymers, bottle of acid, forged iron, oil, and coal. So this is what I said when I was saying before that we're going to need coal. And I was happy to get some coal. Where did that coal go? Oh, there it is. Coal and oil. Okay. And once we have that... craft. So it can just be crafted without anything else. Good. That was what we needed the coal for. I couldn't quite remember. I knew we needed it for something, but so that was that then. That's going to take a few seconds more. How our ammo is coming along nicely. We need more casings though. The casings are coming very, very slowly, but I'm glad that we do have them in production. I guess we could get some more ammo on the way. It's going to require more gunpowder. So let's scrap some more of these little bullets. Or not scrap, but open. Okay. Now we've got a whole bunch of gunpowder. That is not going to end for a while, and I think that just attracted all the zombies, so we'll have to go and see what is going on downstairs. And the wheel is now done, so now we have the 3 wheels needed for the gyrocopter. That might have just brought in a screamer, actually, so I don't know what happened, but it seemed that the action of like opening those bullets caused some ruckus. That brought in a whole bunch of zombies. And now we've got the Nick battery on our steel club, so let's just give this a try. And if we're going to move over to using the steel club mainly, we should probably put the fortifying grip mod on it as well. Let me just move that over. And maybe move that other one over as well. Put that on this one instead. Good. And the Nick, we could move over to our M60. So we've got this one Nick battery here still. And that could be moved over to our M60, I think. And that is competing with the... Aha! It's competing with the kerosene. Well, we could put the kerosene... Can that be put actually on here? It can. So we might as well put it onto the knuckles. Okay. Looking very, very good. For the next blood moon, we've got 2 more days. So, let's go and check on the crops now. Let's just make sure that I've got everything that I need for... Do we have everything that we need to make a chicken coop? That would require wood. Okay, we're gonna have to chop down some trees, I think. So let's just go and chop down the trees, the adult trees that are over here. These ones. These ones here. Let's just chop those babies down. And we'll have to plant apple seeds in their place later on. So now do we have everything for chicken coop? We do. Do we have everything that we need for a snare? We do not. So we're missing animal feed, but that's upstairs. Okay. Good. In that case, well, we might as well go up here. Let's see if we can finally get this farming class quest series done. Oh, we got our trees. All these trees have grown up now. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? That is one beautiful sight, that is for sure. Of course, they're not going to be that pretty when I harvest them. But it's just something we're going to have to live with. You know what we should make, by the way? We should make a better hoe. A faster hoe, like a steel hoe. Let me just see. I think it actually yields more as well. Hoe, iron, that would be behind class farmer, yes. Okay, so I guess we won't be able to make one until we complete our farmer quests. Okay, it's fair enough. Well, that's one of the first things we should make as soon as we do get that done, because I remember that hoe is much faster than this scrap one. And while that is being repaired, let's just go and see if the chrysanthemum is ready yet. It is not ready yet. Okay. And actually, you know what we should do is... Oh, I think we had to plant we were expected to plant stuff for the quest, so I'm not gonna put anything into these farming plots quite yet. Okay, let's continue harvesting these trees, though. We could make coffee seeds as well now. So just how many slots is it per like crop? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 plants per row. Now we've got 2 seeds. So let's make 5 more. Then we can get some coffee going. Yeah, because we found the recipe for that. And well, now that we took the farmer class anyhow, we probably would have had that unlocked for us anyhow. But there is a free row actually right over here, so we could put the coffee right here. Let's not fall off the cliff. We're off the top of the floor, off the top of the building. Good. What else? Oh yes, the hop seeds. The hop seeds. Let's put those in their own row. There, now we got some hop growing as well. I knew there was a whole bunch of seeds that we still needed to plant. I'd kind of like to make some apple juice, actually. That's also made with the mortar and pestle. Recipes. Apple juice. Let's make some of that. That gives you a nice amount of wellness. So it gives you 1 wellness, so it's not that special. And I'm already at the max wellness, by the way. Look at that, guys. 300. We have reached max wellness. I didn't even notice. That's very, very nice. Okay. Let's go and see if there are any zombies downstairs to kill. Especially now that it's nighttime. Could do a little snipey action. Let's get their attention. So here he comes. What about this guy over here? He's on his way. This has been useful, actually. We've gotten a few zombies to come over. About her? Yeah, seems like shooting them in the leg is the safest option if we don't want to kill them. Because obviously we don't want to kill them, we want to get the loot bags. So we need them to come over here, right? We need to be crafty about this. Any zombies around here? Oh, there's somebody. Okay, those guys are on their way. This one. Okay, let's go fight these guys. And there's somebody over there as well. Okay, that'll be a whole bunch of zombies to kill right there. Nice. Got some ammo, nice. Yeah, I think we'll be fine for the blood moon. Let's check on this thing. Those poor electrical fences have been put to work. They have definitely been earning their pay, that is for sure. And what we should probably do also is just load this thing up with ammo as well. It's now day 41, and one more day to go before the blood moon. I'm actually kind of looking forward to it this time. I'm not gonna lie, I'm looking forward to it. We're so well prepared this time that I'm kind of anxious to see how it goes. Ooh, there's a loot bag. Can I reach it, though? I can. Nice. Now, by the way, with this steel club, we're going to have to be careful not to boop them right out of the building. Or, like, that they don't go, like, flying, like, too far, you know? What the heck? She died right before arriving. What the heck was that all about? She took one look at my club and she was like, nope, not even gonna try. At this point, where we have sort of all of our like essentials set up, we've got our armor, we've got our weapons, we've got our food, we've got our apartment with all of our utilities, we've got our crops, we've got our horde base, with all of that stuff set up, and it's almost like we're starting to like lose things to do, or like run out of things to do, because all we're really missing at this point are those headlights. And so it's just like a matter of just killing zombies and killing zombies and killing more zombies at this point. So we might get a little... Oh, these are just about to grow up. And looks like our snares popped up at this point. I'm not really sure if I'm motivated to even like harvest them anymore, because we've got so much food, so I think I'll just leave them for now. But it does seem that the chrysanthemum is not ready yet. So we'll just have to go back down and find something to do. I'm just trying to think what else we were going to need for the... What else are we going to need for the gyrocopter? So, 3 wheels, check. Battery, check. The V8 engine. Actually, the V8 engine is something we could work on. And let me just double check and make sure that the gyrocopter actually does require like 8 Yeah, 8 headlights. 8. That's the only bottleneck we have at this point. But the other parts of the gyrocopter, we could already start building those, you know. So why don't we just do that? Let's go get the gyrocopter parts on the way. And you know what, actually? I'm not really sure if, like, putting the mechanics station way up here... I'm not sure, can it be built actually indoors? We should see, because it doesn't really make sense for it to be way up here, where it's really far away from all my, my crafting materials. So, let's just see if we can place it indoors somewhere. I'll just test here quickly. Actually, well, this is indoors as well, isn't it? Yeah, I'll tell you what. Let's just grab it and take it with us. And let me just double check. I don't think I have anything inside, no. Let's take it downstairs. It would be much more wise for it to be down there. So that we can just keep on making the gyrocopter parts as we go along. Yeah, I don't know why. I don't actually know why I brought it all the way up here to be built. That was kind of silly. Oh, I know why. The reason was because my thinking was that, you know, once we build the gyrocopter, we're going to send it off from the rooftop, right? But that doesn't mean that it has to be built up here. Yeah, so there was some logic to that thinking, but still. So, we could just, we might as well just build it right here. This would be a nice big open space. Or we could build it actually next door. I don't know why I should build it that, like, far away. We could just build it right here, in fact. Yeah, this is a bit much better spot for it. Right next to our apartment. Right there. Good. So, gyrocopter parts. Let's see what we need. Gyrocopter chassis. So that would require 125 forged steel. So let's put these casings on hold for now. How much steel do we have so far? We've got 76, so we're going to need much more forged steel for the gyrocopter, so let's get that on the way. Actually, you know what? If we were to scrap a few of these things, we've already got a nail gun, so we don't need a schematic. Orange tea schematic is not needed anymore because I guess that's part of the farming stuff. Won't need those schematics. Are those are two different ones. Not sure yet if we're going to need a shotgun turret or not. Reloading. What about the rest of the reloading stuff? So that's interesting. I'm already able to make the 7 point... Oh, that's probably because of one of the classes. I don't really think we need these at this point anymore. So how much would that make now? Could we get, like, the next class going? Plaster cast schematic. Not sure if we need that. We don't really need the cheese pizza, as fun as that would be. The orange marmalade feels like, you know, a nice-to-have thing only. The cement mixer, I don't really see us making it, but we'll keep it for now. We don't really have a need for an auger, so I'll just scrap that also. So that now makes 114, 117. So all we would need is one more book. One more book. Is there a zombie up on our level? That sounds disturbingly close by. Yeah, we have enough to make our next class book. So now we just have to decide which one we're going to go for. And we've got a whole bunch of black dye. We've got a whole bunch of honey. And we've got a whole bunch of eggs, so we can make some more black ink. Just need 2 of these. And then all we need to do is scrap one more book. I think we could just scrap this one, for instance. And then we'll have enough of these papers. And all we need is a quill, and we can make our next class book. Here we go. Good, get that on the way, and we have to just decide which class we're going to take next. So all we're missing at this point is the hunter and the laborer. I guess what would be kind of nice about the laborer is just that we could make like an advanced forge. It would be much faster to get the steel. Let's just have a look here. unlocks the auto turret, auger, and chainsaw. Gain 35% XP from electrical. I don't really want XP though, because that will just make the demons come in quicker if we level up too much. So that's not actually very good for me. Yeah, don't want those. So this is for making better forges, and this would allow us to make the concrete mixer. We do have a whole bunch of cement. How much cement do we have here? We've got a whole pile of cement here. We've got some sand and we got some stone. I guess that would be kind of useful. What about the hunter class? We're not going to be sneaking around too much. Don't need to harvest animals. This would be very useful actually, is to see tracking of like if we start to get demons in. That would be kind of useful. However, I'm not sure if I'm paranoid or not, but it feels like every time I take tracking with the hunter class, that's when the demons start to come in. I don't know if anyone else has like experienced that feeling as well, that like, okay, as soon as I can track them, I start to get demons. So, what next? The class book is on its way. We have to make that decision, don't we? Do we go for laborer or hunter? So, Master Hunter, unlock the Advanced Extend Magazine mod. Sniper rifle, ghillie suit, titanium knives, titanium crossbow, titanium ammo recipes. Of course, we don't care about that titanium stuff at all. Increases the range and duration of your tracking ability. Increase crafting tier by 10 for rifles and bows. What about labor then? Master labor unlocks titanium building blocks. Not interested in that. That's all titanium stuff. Increase crafting tier by 10 for tools, which would be kind of useful. I can't decide which one we should go for. I guess it would be useful for us to be able to see if there are demons nearby. They're going to be coming in soon. So it almost feels like the hunter class would be the way to go. Rifles and all bow weapons do 50% more damage. And is the M60, that's not considered a rifle, is it? And actually, this is kind of bad because they do more damage. So that would mean that the sniper would do more damage when you're shooting with it. And we don't actually want to do more damage with that because we don't want them to die out there. We want them to come all the way into the building so we can kill them when they come in. So that's not really useful. I'm not really sure which one we should take, to be honest. I mean, the advanced forge would be really nice. Then we could get that forged steel up really, really quickly. Let's see what it would take to make a forge, an advanced forge. Now, I believe I might even be able to make one already now, actually. Advanced forge. No, that would require the laborer class. So what's the recipe for this thing? Brass radiator. Okay, well that is out of the question. I don't think there's any place in the entire building we can get a brass radiator because I did see like some of those like ventilation, like the air conditioner thingies up in some of the rooms. That is the only chance to get a brass radiator. We could go check. I think they were up in the... Were they in the kitchen level? Kitchen level, or else the level before that, or the level like underneath that. Let's go see. Because otherwise we can't even make an advanced forge. So that would be completely useless to even make one in that sense. So let's see, where's the restaurant level? That's the gym. The restaurant is over here. So let's just run into the kitchen and check the little pantry. I somehow remember there being air conditioners here. So let's go see. If we harvest these, do we get a radiator? But since these are the double ones, Yeah, those don't give radiators. Those do not give radiators, unfortunately. And there was another little room that had something similar. I don't think there's a place we can get them, you know? I don't think this level had... Well, we can check for any radiator-looking stuff here. I don't think this place has anything, though. There's just the lights. That's nothing. Because you would think that in a construction area, there would be like a lot of like ventilation would be needed, right? So you would imagine that there would be air conditioners all over the place. Maybe somewhere, you know, on the ceilings or something. But I am not seeing any. So, advanced forge seems like it's out of the question. I don't think we'll be making an advanced forge after all. So then it makes me wonder if we should just take the hunter class, but... Just hoping for those headlights so much. Oh, it could be it's probably a wandering horde, you know? I think it is. Let's go and prepare. It is a wandering horde. Let's get ready. Take these guys down. Ooh, we got a tire. Now, of course, the tire, we just made the third tire that we need for the gyrocopter, but it's still kind of like... It cheers me up to see the tire, because it reminds me that, yes, indeed, the bikers do, like, drop... That they do drop, you know, like, those, like, parts. Just when you sort of feel like you're losing hope. So let's just hope that those bikers drop us some, like, some lights soon. Oh, it's this guy. Let's see how the club would be against this guy. If we could get him to come into the zappy area and then kill him before he does his, like, a countdown. Let's get him to come up here. Oh, he's getting stuck. Come on, old boy. Come on, big boy. That-a boy. Come up. Here we go. Now, that was not a very good move, because that probably did, like, some damage to our fences, actually. So, because I was hoping that I could, like, get him killed before he actually dies. Yeah, that did actually a whole bunch of damage to my... That was not smart at all. That was not a smart move at all. So I'm thinking to myself, well, we're going to have to replace those pieces. I have to go get some cobblestone as well. So the nice thing about the labor class would be that we could then make like as much concrete as we wanted. That would be one benefit. It's hard to decide. I mean, the concrete would be good, though. So, should we... Oh, man. Labor... Let me just look at these again. Labor or hunter. It's either of the two. Let's just look at these benefits again. Reduce crafting time of forge recipes by 5%. That would be kind of nice. Reduce crafting time of workbench recipes by 20%. Then that has a whole bunch of stuff that I already had. The concrete mixer, and concrete would be right here. That would require us to go into... That would require us to go all the way into machinist, though. So that would be like a lot of skill points that we would have to put into that. This is also nice. Crafting tier, increase crafting tier by 10 for tools. Okay, let's have one more look at the hunter again. Of course, this would be very, very valuable. That tracking thing. I don't know which one to take, guys. I mean, we can just take both, of course, in the end. We're going to be looting more books, of course, again. I think somehow concrete is like a good one right now, because the mobs are going to get tougher and tougher. And it would be nice if we had a cement mixer and we could get some concrete going to keep this place put together, you know? So I'll tell you what. Let's go up. Let's use our book, and we'll go for labor, I think. So the book should be ready over here. Recipes, labor. And read. And do we still have the cement mixer book here somewhere? We do. So are we able to make it now? We are. That would require an engine, by the way. We can make engines now, though, with the mechanic. So what's required to make an engine? Let's see. Engine requires forged iron, 100. We should get some more forged iron on the way. Then, silver nuggets. We've got more than enough silver nuggets these days. We've got this one engine, but I want to save it for the gyrocopter. I don't want to risk losing that. Yeah, I feel like moving on to the steel club was the right choice. The knuckles just are not cutting it anymore. Pun intended. Okay, what else for the engine? We're gonna have to eat something as well. Getting hungry. So, engine. Mechanical parts. Now we have all the parts that are needed. And that is made on the mechanic's workstation. Okay. Well, now I'm glad that I brought this down. Engine. What am I missing? Oh, the forged iron, of course. Of course, of course. So let's get this to... Let's cancel the forged steel for now. Let's just make some forged iron over here as well. Get that going. Not going to be needing those wheels for anything. If only I would have known that, I would have gotten some extra wheels. We wouldn't have had to make them, but that's fine. What else are we making right now? Yeah, we'll just have to wait for that forged iron. I think at this point we could take a little run upstairs and see whether that chrysanthemum is ready yet. So we can finally get that farmer class done. And did we read the book yet? So we took the master class, but did we read it yet? Or for the laborer? We did, okay. We could do the quest for this. Gather small stone, 500. Okay. Yeah, we could do the master, or we could do the class tasks for the laborer. So we could get that cement mixer on the way. Oh, am I going up too much? I think I am. It's over here. So, let's see. We need a small stone. Craft cobblestone shapes, 100. Okay. Cobblestone. Gonna need the rocks first, and I think we've got a whole bunch of rocks here that we can start with. Cobblestone shapes. 100. Perfect. We have just enough to make 100. How crazy. And then we need to place them. Okay. And our inventory is starting to get very full again. So let's just put some of this crap away. And do we have what is needed to make some more ammo? We do. Let's get some more ammo on the way then. We would need more gunpowder. Okay, so that's like the bottleneck. We got more of these little... this ammo that we're not going to actually need for anything, so we could just open these. Good. And now we should have enough to get some more of that ammo incoming. Good. And the next bottleneck for that would actually be... what exactly? That would be the bullet casings. Okay, well, we're not going to work on bullet casings for a while, so I might as well put all of these bullet tips away. Might as well put the gunpowder away. And the ammo, I guess we should take with us. There's a whole bunch of small ammo here as well, by the way. Yeah, we've got more than enough material. We've got so much material for ammo that it's not even funny. Good. So then it wants us to place the cobblestone shapes. So one thing that we could do with these cobblestone shapes that we've just made, I guess our inventory is starting to get pretty full, by the way. Let's put some of this stuff away, just so we don't get like sort of red-handed just as the some wandering horde comes in, just as our inventory is like super full. That's the one problem with Darkness Falls, is that there's such a huge inventory that you spend a lot of your time just like sorting items all the time. And it takes a lot of time to get this stuff sorted. Good. Now this is clearing up very, very nicely. What else? We're still waiting on the forged iron. We needed to make an engine, didn't we? Now we've got 100, so we can make an engine finally. Okay, so engine. Mechanical parts. Electrical parts. And now I think we have everything that is needed. We'll just go next door and make an engine. Good. And we needed the engine for something, I just don't remember what for anymore. Why were we making an engine? Well, one way to find out is by taking this engine into my inventory and checking the recipes. Obviously none of the cars... Oh, it was the cement mixer, that's right. Of course. So, that's going to take, I guess, let me just see how long that's going to take to build. That will take 15 minutes to build. Okay, that's going to take a while. What else are we going to need for the cement mixer? Cement mixer is still locked to us. That's probably because we're still working on the class tasks. So I guess the next thing that we should do is we should go and place these cobblestone cubes. That's part of the task. So the best option for this is to actually like replace any bits and pieces over here that are temporary right now. So for instance, this one we could replace with this block, like so. And that piece over there we could replace with a permanent block, like so. And that feels like a pretty safe option. And let's not drown. I'm pretty sure that that is probably like safe to raise up, isn't it? If I just pick this up, yeah, it's not going to make anything crash down. And you know what we could use these for, by the way? We could replace the ones that are temporary over here. The ones that we could pick up. So all we have to do is now copy shape, copy rotation, pick that one up, and put a stone one in place. And then that means we don't have to upgrade the ones and like waste a whole bunch of wood on upgrading these ones anymore, and they'll be nice and safe. That one needs to be repaired. So this is like actually kind of perfect. And then over here, let's do the same thing. Copy shape, copy rotation, pick that one up, stick that one in its place, copy rotation, pick up, replace. It is day 42. Today is Blood Moon Day. Let's go see what those zombies are up to. And also, another thing that we can work on is we were going to make those gyrocopter parts as well, weren't we? At least the chassis. The chassis? The chassis, yes. So, I guess the engine might be ready by now for the cement mixer. 4 more minutes, okay. 4.5 minutes. Now what about the... Oh, I think we were waiting for the forged... Were we waiting for forged iron or forged steel? Let's see. So, gyrocopter... chassis, forged steel. So I think we need to put this back onto forged steel now. Let's put some more wood in there. And you know what, actually, we shouldn't spend our wood. We've got all this gas. We can get the gas back onto... Let's get the gas production back on. We've got all this oil shale. Or gas rather. Let's get all this gas going. And we can actually use the gas as a fuel as well. Now we've also got a whole bunch of dollar bills we can use as fuel. Let's just stick these in here and put some gas there and get forged steel on the way. And how come this is now locked to me? I'm so confused now. Why is this forged steel locked to me when we've been able to make it up till now? What the heck? Hammer and forge. Is it because we started the class tasks? Good grief. So even though we were able to make forged steel before, now it is locked to us because we don't have the labor class tasks done. Good grief. That's inconvenient. Ugh. So, well, let's finish these tasks then. If that's what it wants us to do. We still need to place down 25 more of these pieces. Let's see some place that would be like actually useful. Well, what we could do is we could place them over here and just give a little bit more support. And that is done. Good. And we might as well do the same thing for... I mean, we don't want to leave 2 of them undone, so let's just copy shape, copy rotation, and just place these down as well. And And I'll just upgrade them later on so that it's not just hanging there, hanging in the air. Good. So the next thing it wants us to do is gather leather, make an iron fire axe, and a pickaxe as well. Okay, I can do that. Yeah, I wasn't really like, considering that like taking the laborer class is going to be to my detriment, at least in the beginning, because it is stopping us from making forged steel now. That's just hilarious. So, gather leather, make the scrap iron pickaxe. Do I have an extra one that we can just put into my inventory quickly? I do not. Scrap iron pickaxe. Just make one then. Then it wants us to gather small stone, leather, duct tape, and short iron pipe. And then it wants us to gather a forge. So let's turn this off, cancel the job, grab our stuff, grab our anvil. We'll lift up the forge and we'll put it back. And that will be enough to complete that task as well. And then we just have to place it again. And that will be that task done. And then it wants a baseball bat. Okay. Let's craft one of those then. And we'll put this anvil back. And we could grab some gas as fuel for this one. And the baseball bat will be done in about 4 minutes. Engine is finished, so now we should be able to make a cement mixer soon. We're just gonna have to get these, let me just see if I can make it now. Cement mixer is still locked to us. Okay, fair enough. And I guess we should go and finish off the... We should probably go to the roof and get the I'm pretty sure that the chrysanthemums should be ready by now. So while we're waiting for this stuff to happen, let's go do the farming stuff quickly. Oh, I should get all the seeds with me. Take the farming stuff with me. Grab all that, take it with me. And we'll just switch over to the farmer class for a moment. Activate that. So all we had left is we needed 2 more chrysanthemums. So those should be ready. I would imagine that those are finally ready by now. And we'll just hop into the ladder and go check. And did we have everything that we're going to need for the chicken coop? Of course not, because I already put that stuff away. So let's go grab it. I'm glad that I remembered. So, chicken coop. Plant fibers and eggs. Plant fibers and eggs. And then the snare that it's going to ask for me to make. We've got everything for that. Okay. I think we're good to go. It's 8:37 in the morning on day 42. Blood moon is in... Well, it's going to be in the evening at 22, so we've still got a good amount of time to do other things meanwhile. And we did end up figuring out a few things to do. I was kind of worried that I'd just be like running around like a headless chicken without a clue of what to work on next. So, chrysanthemums. Are they ready yet? They're still not ready. Oh my goodness. Those things are taking forever. They look like they're just on the verge of being ready though. The plants are like really, really big right now. Ugh, but it's taking a long time. Well, we'll just have to come and check back later on. It is what it is. Oh, it takes a long time. Now, but don't get me wrong, I prefer how it works in Darkness Falls versus vanilla, just because it's not fun. It's also not that much fun to like have to harvest over and over and over again. So the laborer class is, well, did we complete that now? We did. So now that we completed the laborer class, are we able to make forged steel again? Forged steel is still locked to us, so it's going to require hammer and forge. So we're going to have to put... Well, we have lots of skill points, it seems. So, labor, hammer and forge. Here, steel, right there. Okay. So now I should be able to make it. Yep. And the cement mixer? Cement mixer we can make now as well. Okay, good. That's all sorted. Don't have to worry about that. How about the farming stuff? Are there any points that we could put in farming? I think we're just waiting for... Yeah, we have to complete the class quest chain. Okay. Is there anything in labor that we still want to put points into? Let's have a look. Reduce crafting time of forged recipes by 5%. That sounds good. 20%. This is the one for gaining XP from electrical trap kills, but I don't want XP. And we've already got a generator bank. We've already got an electric fence post. We've already got a metal workbench. We've already got a tailoring station. So we don't actually need any of that stuff. So that's good. That is like already... That's good enough for us. That would be 10 points. Do I want to spend 10 points in this? I'm not sure. What about these good old perks? I haven't paid attention to these for a long time. For instance, our machine gun points we should put in to do more damage with those. We haven't been... I've completely been ignoring the machine gun skill. What about the rest of the perks? Pummel Pete, we've already got all that. Miner 69er is full. Fast Eddie, maybe a point in that, but I'm not quite sure if we really need it at this point anymore. Gun crafting is 5 out of 5. Weapon crafting is 5 out of 5. Tool crafting, I guess we could put a point in there. Quicker crafting, maybe we should put points here. That'll just make that like decrease crafting and scrapping time by 30%. That will just make the forges work a little bit faster, I think. I completely forgot about quicker crafting. We've got the full iron gut, we've got the full pack mule. What else? A working oven would be kind of nice, because then it wouldn't generate any heat. But it requires like 1 battery, so that would require us to make 1 more battery. I'm not sure if I'm so interested. Yeah, okay. Good. So, now we can go and make the concrete mixer. So we might as well go and make that. The chrysanthemum still isn't ready, so we're just going to have to wait. Wait and wait and wait and wait. And before you know it, it's going to be blood moon time. So I think the cement mixer would be a good option for right now. Then we can patch up the place, fix it up a bit. So it'll be a little bit more sturdy for the blood moon. And then the cement mixer. So, what do we need for this thing? The engine that we have, mechanical parts, which we have, forged iron, we have springs. And how is this made? That is made on the metal workstation, okay. Cement mixer. It's going to take a minute and a half. We should get the forged steel. Now that we can make forged steel again, let's get that on the way. It sounds like they want to fight. I'm ready for a fight. I'm ready for a fight with a zombie any old day. Let me at him. No headlights yet? Come on, zombies. I know you're hiding those headlights somewhere. I mean, one thing could be is for us to just go and raid all the bookshelves and get enough to get the final class, the hunter class, so we can have tracking. I'm just nervous that as soon as we start to be able to track, we're going to start to get those zombies in, or the demons in, rather. That would be just typical. Don't want to jinx it. It honestly feels like as soon as you get that tracking, the demons start coming in, and I don't want to see demons. All I want is a gyrocopter and to fly away. That's all I want. Okay, so yeah, we could do that. We could just go up the stairs and go to all the the stories that have like the books. Let me try and remember where they are. They are in all the business like areas. I have it marked here actually which one has like tons and tons and tons of the books. Lots of books on the Oldman Sachs. So that's just after... That's just underneath the medical one. Okay. So let's go all the way up until we see the medical one, and then we'll go one story down. It's 13:43. We still have a lot of time before the evening. That is not the medical one yet. Here is the medical one, so it would be this floor. This is supposed to have a whole bunch of books. Yeah, here we go. And they have not regenerated yet. No, they have not regenerated yet. Okay. Fair enough. So we're just going to wait. They are not ready yet. How's our cement mixer coming along? Cement mixer is ready. Let's see if we can get some cement going before the blood moon starts. What would be a nice little spot for it? Would it fit? Well, it fits right there, actually. So, for the cement, I believe we need sand, we need stone, and we need the cement. Let's just get a whole bunch of cement going. Concrete mix. Kind of nice to be able to make use of that cement that we found earlier on. Good. And then meanwhile, how's the forged steel coming along? How much do we need for the gyrocopter chassis? 120. Okay, we just need 2 more pieces. 1, and just wait for the second one. What else do we need for this thing? We need mechanical parts. We need duct tape. We're gonna need lots more duct tape. Okay, so cloth and glue. And then let's think about the things that we're going to need for a chicken coop, and I'll take those items up. I'm so tired of like checking every time. So 15 plant fibers, wood, 2 eggs. The rest of the eggs we can put away. The rest of the... Oh, we're going to need fiber also for the snare. So 15 plus 6. Oh, it is a roaming zombie horde coming through. I am up for that. Easy peasy. Okay. Please, let there be some headlights. No headlights, damn it. Okay. And what were we were working on? We were trying to figure out what we need for the snare and for the chicken coop for finishing off the farmer class. So 15 plus 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And the rest of the fiber we can put away. And the snare requires animal feed. Okay. So I guess at this point we could go and check. What was I going to make from the... Oh, I was going to make the gyrocopter piece, yeah. Gyrocopter. We were just waiting on the duct tape, weren't we? So, forged steel, and we just needed that 1 forged steel from here. Now we have everything. We just need to go to the mechanical station or the mechanics station and gyro. Now we can make the chassis. That's a huge step, guys. And once we get 2 more headlights, we can make the gyrocopter accessories. Then we can make the gyrocopter itself. And then we can fly out of here. Oh, the V8 engine we need to make as well, by the way. Uh-huh. So actually, that's where we need to put that engine, is we need to make a V8 engine out of the one that we have. So we might as well start making that as well. So, engine, silver, V8 engine. And we've got all the other parts. Oh, forged steel. That's going to require a huge amount of forged steel. Yeah, that's going to take a while. We're going to have to get more forged steel in the way, actually. We do have iron. We do have clay. Let's get more forged steel on the way. Just a whole crap load. Good. And I'll just put this stuff away because that's going to take a long while until that is ready. And we'll put the silver away as well. So I think at this point what we could do, we've got a whole bunch of concrete mix ready to go here. At this point, let's go upstairs and check on the chrysanthemums one more time before the blood moon. It is, oh, it's actually 1802, guys. Okay, let's be very, very quick about it. Like, super quick. Because we have to actually use the concrete to do some repairs as well. Let's be very, very quick about this and not get distracted up there. And we'll leave the bits and pieces that are needed for the farmer class stuff. So all I want is for the chrysanthemum to have grown up at this point. That's all we need. It's 1822. The blood moon starts at 22. So in a few in-game hours. Oh my gosh, I can't believe it is still not ready. That's crazy. So what I'll do is I'll just leave the items that we're going to need for making the chicken coop. Let me just see. Chicken coop. So I know we'll have all the stuff. 10 wood. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Put that there, and then for the snare, 5 wood. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we'll just leave all the farming stuff here. The chrysanthemums I should probably get actually planted at this point. We've got these 2 seeds that we can plant. So we might as well plant those. And now, is there any more, like... Is there any more farming stuff that we've got here that we need to take care of? I don't think so. Nope. Okay, let's go down. And let's go and do repairs to the place. We've got some concrete now since we made the cement mixer. Let's rush, 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 rush. Let's also just stop over at the apartment as well and make sure that we put anything away that we don't need. We could put our tools away for now, just so they aren't weighing us down. So let's leave our ratchet. Let's leave our pickaxe. Well, the pickaxe would be a good idea to take with us, just because the last thing we want is to get stuck inside of a block again. That would be just catastrophic. We can leave the clay, we can leave the stone, mechanical parts, forged steel. We'll take the forged iron and the electrical parts so we can do repairs. Let's make sure that we've got food, we've got drink. I can hear them getting stuck on that fence down there. Let's take 1 stack of water. Let's make sure we've got all our healing stuff. Oh, you know what we should take, by the way, that I always forget every single time? I always forget to take the beer with us. So that will help with the brawling. That will give us some brawling, like, skills, or, like, benefits. Okay, I can hear some pretty nasty zombies down there. Let's get to work. And we've got our concrete. Oh, do we need some cobblestone for repairs? I think we do. Have I got any cobblestone here? Just a little bit? So let's take some clay with us. Let's take some stone. Let's get some cobblestone on the way. Cobblestone rocks 100. And then I think we got everything else we need. Okay, let's get down there. It's gonna start soon. And let's kill these guys that are starting to rush in here. And we'll use this opportunity to just do like repairs quickly to any blocks here that feel like they're about to break. Oh, you know what we should do? We should make sure that our turret is loaded. Oh, shoot. I always forget that I've got my own electrical fence working down there. Oh, it's starting. Oh, damn it. Okay, let's just cancel one of these jobs. We'll get a whole bunch of steel back. Or not steel, but iron back, rather. Okay, here we go. Here we go, guys. Here it starts. Whew. We'll see how this goes now. I would like to repair this quickly. We should do, by the way. We should totally make a thing so that they can't jump over. Oh. Oh no, we're getting these guys now. Oh god. Okay. It is shooty time. Oh gosh. Oh, it is so intense. How's our machine gun? Oof, is it finally quiet? We have to be careful that we don't get a screamer in now. I think there's just a vulture outside. Oh, we got a screamer. Where is that screamer? I want to get this loot first quickly before all the screamer people come in. And looks like we lost probably a lot of... Oh, she's out there. So we're gonna have to ambush her. As soon as we see her, take her out before she gets to see me and scream. So we got a lot of loot. Let's see if there's anything. That's military boots. That's actually better than what we're wearing right now, isn't it? Ooh, he dropped an engine for us. I don't see any headlights though. So we're being teased. We got like some wheels a while back. We got an engine, but we really, really need those headlights. It's almost like they're teasing us. Okay, so at least we didn't die. And at least we didn't really come very close to dying either. I have a feeling that there's a whole bunch of loot bags that we lost though. And it makes you wonder whether one of those loot bags that was lost in the fight... Oh, look, here's where they all are. Holy crap, they're all in here. I'm gonna have to check this room from now on. So they dropped down through that little, like, opening. And here, all this time, I just was thinking, like, you know, sadly, how I'd lost them. Wow. Still no headlights, though. Let me just look very carefully through everything. But definitely we're noticing that we're just leveling up way too fast now. And then all the really bad mobs are starting to come in, so we're starting to get those giant spiders now. The big guys that look like octopuses. They throw like fire. So super dangerous. So that's not so cool. Not really happy about that. That's exactly why I don't exactly want to be leveling up, although of course it's going to give us a whole bunch of skill points. Yeah. So, that wraps up this episode, guys. At least we didn't come close to dying in this. I mean, we did take some damage from those titans or whatever they were, the really big guys. They were really pummeling us. But at least we did better than last time. We did way better than the last Blood Moon. And we have a cement mixer going now, so we can make some cement and we can upgrade and repair our stuff. We should probably repair those electric fences before I do anything else. Yeah, that always is on the verge of breaking. Ooh, there's an orange bag up here. Actually, speaking of which, let me just run around here quickly and see if there's any loot bags over here. And also, it's possible that some loot bags have dropped over on the other side. So over here, there's one bag. Unfortunately, no headlights though. Oh well. Let's quickly check and just make sure these are all fixed. Yeah, these ones are not taking any damage, it seems. Yeah, I was in the middle of the blood moon. I was thinking to myself, you know, wouldn't it be a good idea to actually completely block the zombies from coming through? Maybe it could just quite plainly be just like plain old blocks. Should we put just plain old blocks up here to stop the zombies from like jumping over like this? Somehow I feel we should. Let's give that a try. Let's upgrade these. And for the next fight, we'll see. That'll stop them from jumping over at least. When they pile up. Okay. And for the next episode, we will continue with our... We've got a whole bunch of class quests that are still... we're still in the middle of making. We are also... look at all that gas, by the way. I don't think we need that much gas anymore. Let's just stop that. We are also in the middle of making a whole bunch of... we should get this forged steel back on the grill, actually. Yeah. So for the next episode, I'm just trying to think of what this stuff... Yeah, I think it's mainly like the... For the next episode, it's mainly the class quests that we have to work on. We'll keep on sniping the mobs to come over. And hopefully, we are eventually going to be getting like some headlights. In this episode, we already started making a gyrocopter part, so that was huge. We got our mechanic station up and running. This has probably already made the gyrocopter chassis. We just need to make the V8 engine. We need the forged steel for that. Let's just see how much forged steel we have now. 17. So that's why we need to get some more. Well, actually, it looks like we have just over 100. So that's something we have to do, is get that like V8 engine done. And then hopefully we'll... Oh, we should also loot the entire building as well next time. So there's things to do for sure. And of course the farming stuff as well. So thank you very much for going on this adventure with me, guys. Have a good one, and I shall see you in the next episode.